Hey guys, what's happening? Man, quick little story about a pretty fun little conversation today. You see, I went to the bank because I don't do any business line of credit. I never have. I don't do any business credit, period. It's all been from the hustle. And so I got to thinking about, the equity I have and stuff, the properties and different things. And so I went to the bank to see about a line of credit to keep cash flow going, to be able to do different things, maybe some marketing and stuff like that. And it was real funny, the perception of this lady, because I was explaining to her that I said, yeah, I have a little bit of equity in my properties. So I have 2 commercial properties here in South Hutch. I have this right here, from one end of the block to the other is mine. And then about 6 blocks that way, I have another quarter of a block with a building on it. And I was asking this lady, I said, so like the other property down there, it's pretty much paid for. I just haven't gone to the bank and had it all separated to where it stands free, to help with the line of credit for cash flow and stuff. And she said, well, what about this other property? How does it play out? It's like, does the car lot guy, does he own that building? And then, who owns the trailer business over here, this stuff, the building back here? And I said, well, that's all mine. And she's like, well, okay, so this car lot guy, he owns that building there, and you own this over here. And I said, no, the whole block is mine. And she said, wait a minute. So you're telling me that you own that building there and this stuff here? I'm like, yes, the whole block is mine. And the other quarter block down there is mine. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it was at that point that it was like a power shift. It was a power shift from me going in there with this mindset of, I'm asking them to do business with me. I'm asking them for a favor. And when they kind of figured out that, oh, well, this hillbilly looking dude, he owns the whole block, plus a quarter block down that way. Their attitude changed, and the power shift was made. The power shift was made that then they were like, oh, well, we want to do business with you. And so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is realize, man, the power shift. You have the power. So find out different ways in your life. It may not be the property. It may not be something this, but somewhere you have the power. Find that little piece of power, if it might be one little piece of power, and build on that piece of power. The energy in this world is infinite. It's everywhere. Build off of it. And so I just wanted to share my little experience about realizing some of my own personal power in my family and life situations. Man, we have so much power. It's crazy how much we've got, good power there. But in this financial world, I've always built this story that I got to do it with the hustle. I got to do it with the grind. I got to do it with my money. Don't owe anybody nothing. When you go back to Robert Kiyosaki and all his stuff, the cash flow quadrant, the assets are not the assets kind of stuff. So it's understanding that, wait a minute, there's a whole bunch of money here that I've paid down on this stuff, and that's cash. That could be my cash, and the bank can have the note on the building. So I can take that cash and I can go put money down to grow Baby Beard Club. I can take that cash, and if a deal comes walking my way, I say, hey, wait a minute, I got cash right here. Money talks. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So man, so hopefully this kind of just touched on somebody. Oh fuck, I know it touched somebody, because the story always touches somebody. So that's just my little point, my little example of today. I was sitting down across the bank and just realizing, wait a minute, there's a power shift here. I think I'm going to ask around and see if I can leverage you against that bank over there, maybe that bank against that bank, and see who really wants my business. So man, Take your power back, friends.